So we can use two different methods for this. One uses proportions, and then the other one is kind of direct, where you find 16% of 512 and then add it to 512. So let's start with the same method. So you can say 16% of 512. So you can just do this and then multiply this by this. So 5 2 multiplied by 16, this is 12, carry 1, this is 30, plus 1, that's 31, then this is 2 5, and then when you add, you can put the 0 there, 2 3, and then this is an 8. So you have 832. Of course, we have a 10 there, over 10. And then when you divide these two numbers, you have an 83.2. So this is the VAT, or the amount of money being added to this. So to find the new cost when VAT has been added, you can just say 520 plus 83.2. So when you add, you have a 2, and then you have a 3, and then you have a 10. So you can say 0, carry 1, and then you have 6. So this is the cost of this radio if VAT was to be added. And then the second method, I'm not sure which one you were taught. The second method requires you to use proportions. So 520 is the amount before anything has been added. So that means this is like 100% of the cost. Like this is like everything. So that's what we mean by 100%. And then after you add the VAT to this, you get an X, the amount of money which is unknown. And then the moment you add the VAT to this, it's no longer 100% because something has been added to it, and that something is a 16%. So that means to the 100% you add a 16, so that you have 116%. So this is the new percentage. And then now you can just cross multiply and solve for x. So this times this, you have 100x, and then this times this, let's multiply. I'll just multiply 116 by 52. So let me just put this 0 here so that I don't forget. Then this multiplied by this, that's a 12, carry 1. This times this, that's a 2 plus 1, you have a 3. And then this times this, you have a 2. This times this, you have a 30. So you write 0, carry 3. Of course, you can put a 0 there as a placeholder. And then 5 times 1, that's a 5. Plus 3, you have an 8. 5 times 1, that's a 5. Yeah. And this plus this, that's a 2. You have a 3, you have a 0, and then this one will be a 6 because of the one we have carried over from here. So this one will be 60,000. 60,320. And then now to solve for x, you can simply divide both sides by 100. So you can cancel this one out with that, this with that, then you have x is equal to this into this, you have 603.2 kwacha, just like before, and you're done.